Hi there, Louisa here. Today you're in my kitchen because I want to give you 5 hacks of how to cook smart and save money. If you're out shopping, buy a big joint of meat for the Sunday roast. When you cook something big, you get a lot of leftovers, and then you can use those leftovers on the next few days, make them into completely different meals and save a packet. This week I bought a really big chicken. It cost about £5 or £6. I did 3 main dinners with it and then 3 lunches for my husband at work as well. So he didn't buy lunch this week, no sandwiches, because he had the leftovers for the next day as well that reheat really well. So made a big difference to the pocket money, and for £5 it's stretched really far. I did pasta and a chicken pie and all sorts. There's a fantastic book by Jamie Oliver. It's called Save with Jamie, and he tells you how to do the first roast and then also what you can do, or loads of dishes that you can do with those leftovers as well. So it's really, really good. So the second tip was love your leftovers. So if you use your leftovers, you're saving money again. Number 3 is to cook big. So the time it takes for you to stand and cook a normal size bolognese is about the same time it takes for you to cook a massive one. And then if you portion it out once you've eaten your dinner, portion it out afterwards, but put it into Ziploc bags and freeze them flat, so that they take up way less space in your freezer and they defrost really fast. I know these aren't very flat, they're a bit mangled, but that's the shape of my freezer at the moment. Also, I used to cook when there was a recipe that was for 6 people and there are only 2 of us. My phone's ringing, if you know that. I used to cut the recipe down and only cook what we needed, but now I do the full recipe and freeze the sauces. So this is a rendang, which is in that book as well, and I can smell it. But that will then, that's then there for another 2 recipes and they're ready to go. So I just need the beef from a Sunday lunch, and then that can all go into that as well. So it's all there ready waiting. It's great. Another tip is to buy the cheaper cuts of meat and cook them for longer, so that they taste great, but they're cheaper to buy as well, and you can use them in other stuff. So if they've been slow cooked, you don't have to put all that time in to do another day. Which is again in that Save with Jamie book, it'll just if you're cheaper to buy to start with, it normally takes longer to cook them, but they're really worth it. Always good. My 5th hack is to buy frozen fruit and veg. I wouldn't recommend them for a salad because they do come out a bit sorry looking, but you can get spinach and mushrooms and all sorts. Chilies, grilled vegetables, stir-fry veg, and then they're there in the freezer waiting for you all the time. They don't go off, they're a fraction of the price to buy, and you're not going to throw them away when they go off or anything, because they're just there waiting. The spinach is well worth it because you get about, if you buy it fresh, you get about 5 bags of those in 1 bag of that, because it's all concentrated. You're not buying a bag full of air really, so you're getting a lot more money, lot more veg for your money. Makes a lot more sense. Also, when you're cooking big, like do a bolognese, because that can portion down afterwards and be made into different meals. So you can make lasagna with it, or turn it into a chili con carne another night, and if you've made loads of them, you don't have to stand there cooking forever because you've done it. You've put the love in once and you can use it from then on. So you don't end up going out and buying takeaways when you can't be bothered to cook, because often it's quicker to go to the freezer, defrost that and put some rice on than go all the way to town to get a takeaway. It's from up here anyway. So it's going to save you a packet in the first run by buying all the recipe from scratch, and then not getting the takeaways. It's going to save you hundreds a month, trust me. So well worth doing. Give it a go. Let me know what you're doing with your leftovers. It's going to be quite interesting. Let me know how you get on. Stay with me. Take care.